Okay, let's talk about the second change that's taken place. And there's been a change in the amortization periods from 25 to 30 years for first-time buyers. Can you talk a little bit about that?
So that's a good one. So previously, again, when you were buying an insured mortgage, so buying with less than 20% down, you were limited to a 25-year amortization. So they've come and changed that effective, I think it was December 14th, 2024, the 14th or 15th. They changed that rule. So first-time home buyers can now qualify for a 30-year amortization. So effectively, how does that affect the buyers? Well, on one hand, your qualifying goes up, because when I'm running somebody's pre-approval on a 25-year AM, their borrowing power is less than if there was a 30-year amortization. So right away, you're going to get an increase on pre-approvals for people who are out there shopping. Secondly, you're going to make their payments more affordable. Monthly, it's going to be more affordable. You're looking at a payment chart on a 25-year amortization. You're going to have, again, a much higher payment than if it was on a 30-year. Depending on the mortgage amount, it is relative to the change. Now, an interesting thing about that is, what's a first-time home buyer, right? A first-time home buyer, we think it's, somebody buying their first home. Well, that's not necessarily a first-time home buyer. You could be coming out of a divorce. You could be someone who hasn't owned a property in 5 years, and you can qualify as a first-time home buyer.
I think that's a great point, because a lot of people think that to be a first-time home buyer, it's got to be your first place,
That's right.
but it doesn't have to be.
No, it doesn't have to be.
Well, that's good, because mortgage payments are going to be less, and potentially they could qualify for something a little bit more.
Yeah.
And that will help the buying segment too as well. Okay, great.